Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly with a little bit of fitness in here. So today I am giving you guys my first week update of me eating better and working out. Honey, I ain't ate good and worked out all in the same week in a very long time. So I'm excited to share with you how this week went and all the things. But before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you so much for taking some time and spending it with me. If you are new, I would love for you to click that subscribe button and join the Glam Girl Squad. If you are new to my channel, I primarily talk about beauty, skincare, fragrance, a little bit of fashion, and now I'm incorporating some workout information, health, you know, lifestyle, all those things. So if you think you might like any of that, subscribe to the channel down below. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for deciding to come back and support my channel. I truly appreciate however you decide to show up and support me, whether it's watching, liking, commenting down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comment section below, shopping through my links. I really appreciate just all of your support and continuing to be with me. So let's get right into this video. Okay, so this week went actually really well. And let me tell you, this was a challenging week emotionally and potentially physically. I say potentially physically because I started my cycle Sunday? No, I think it was Monday, top of the week, Monday. Started my cycle, and my cycles, I mean, if you have a cycle, you know how that can go. Surprisingly, this cycle wasn't nearly as rough as my past couple of cycles have been. And I was really happy about that. But anytime that I'm on my cycle, I do have the urge to eat more sugary foods. I have less energy, so it's harder sometimes to push through and work out. And you know, you just feel all the things, right? All the not so good things. Secondly, work was a doozy this week, and we're just gonna leave that at that. So that definitely played on my mental, but it was a challenging week where I could have easily just not done anything. And I'll be honest, Wednesday, I walked at work, which I'm glad I walked at work because by the time I got home, I was zapped. I had no motivation to work out, so I didn't do like my traditional workout Wednesday, but I'm glad that I walked. I walked for 30 minutes, and I walked from my job to go get lunch and back to my job. So that was my workout for the day, but didn't realize that was gonna be my workout for the day, so I'm glad I did that. Let me start from Monday. Monday I worked out, Tuesday I worked out, Wednesday I walked, which was still a workout. I wanted to do another workout when I got home, but didn't have the energy. Thursday was a doozy, didn't have the energy. And then Friday was kind of a doozy, didn't have the energy. But then Saturday and Sunday, we had the energy, we got back in the groove. So I'm happy. I hit my 5 days of working out goal for this week, well, for last week. And then in terms of eating, so woke up Monday morning and I was like, Chels, we are really gonna get a tackle and a hold of this eating. We got to start somewhere. And so my girlfriend reminded me of intermittent fasting, and I was like, yes, I was doing that. I would say I was doing intermittent fasting. I've been doing intermittent fasting on and off for the past couple of years, and my eating window is from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And I was like, she's so right. That really does help to form discipline with your eating. It does help to curb your sugar cravings as well, because you're only eating within a certain amount of time. And then once that 8 o'clock hits, you're not eating after that. So thank you to my girlfriend Vicey, who reminded me of that, because I was doing that this week. And I was also speaking with Alicia. If you don't know who she is, love her. I think her channel name now is Archer Moves. Okay, that's her Instagram name. I'll link Alicia's YouTube channel down below. Fitness guru to the max, but she knows her stuff. So she's just not someone who came out, who like woke up one day and was like, I want to be in fitness. Alicia knows her stuff. She and I have been chatting this week, and she's been so gracious to like kind of fill in some gaps for me that I had that I didn't even know that I had. And Alicia, I love you. Thank you so much for just taking the time, because She didn't have to, like she kind of volunteered some information to me that's been really helpful, and I feel more empowered and knowledgeable, and I'll share with y'all what that is. So I did intermittent fasting a few days this week. So what started our conversation was, I think it was by Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. And I had made a protein shake for myself. So I bought a protein powder and I just add water to it. Like I don't want to add too much more to it because trying to keep the calories like as low as possible. And so I was like, I wonder if me drinking this protein shake before 12 is kind of breaking my fast. So I reached out to Alicia and she's like, yeah, it is. And she was like, you know, it's okay to be hungry. Like it is okay for your body to want to eat. You will be okay. Like you're not going to die if you get hungry. And I was like, that's so true. That was like one of the reminders that she gave me that I was like, this is true. If it's 10 a.m. and my body is hungry, I can wait another couple 2 hours. Let me first of all drink some water. Because y'all, if y'all saw my video last week, that's something that I need to be working on. So let me drink some water. Let me do something else. Like there is something else that I can do to occupy my time for the next 2 hours for me to hold out until 12 o'clock. So thank you, Alicia, for that. Because that was a good reminder. Like I can be hungry. I can be hungry. Like it's okay. And then like just logging everything. So I was using MyFitnessPal, and then one of you guys told me that you loved the app called NetDiary. Thank you for the recommendation, because when I say game changer, what sold me was when she was like, I'm sorry, I don't know if this is male, female, or what their pronouns are, so I'll say they. What they said that sold me was with NetDiary, you can scan the food label and that'll automatically like pull up, you know, the nutritional information. Where MyFitnessPal, they used to have that for free. Now you got to pay for it. NetDiary, that comes with the free subscription. Because of course there's a paid one. I'm just using the free one for now. So I love that. I was like, this is perfect. I don't have to worry about like actually like manually putting in everything for like a new category or a new item in the app. So far, they have every food that I could potentially look up that I normally eat in terms of like where I get foods from and things like that. I like the overall just aesthetic of the app. And like, I also like that it has like reminders, like, you know, you're on target today. All right. So like if I log my food and I'm under my caloric amount for the day, it's like you're on target to lose this amount of weight by this point. I was like, all right, cool. So I like that you get that. Then I like that when you log your food, it actually says, what the food, like it gives the food a letter grade of like, this is an A, this is A plus, this is a B minus, this is a D. Like one time I logged like today, oh my God. I was like, Chelsea, that's why you got to read the nutritional information. But this is where NetDiary has like been game changer for me. Okay, so I bought this Kevin meal. If you haven't heard of Kevin meals, they are my favorite. You buy them, you get them from, I get mine from like Walmart, Publix, Food Line has them. Go to the section where you can buy like ham, bacon, like deli, like processed deli in the grocery section. Go to that section, okay? And that's typically where you find them. So I love Kevin meals because they're like literally 5-minute meals that you can just put on the stove and eat them, right? So the Kevin meals with like the meat, they're pretty decent in terms of like quick meals on the go that don't have a lot of like added stuff to them. Like they're gluten-free, paleo, it's a lot of freeze on there. I can't remember it, and I don't feel like going to the trash can and getting one out because I just ate one today. But like that's my go-to when I want to eat something that's like somewhat healthy, that has good flavor to it. It's got to be a quick meal. You know, like this is gonna keep me from getting something like fast food or something that's really unhealthy. Okay. So Kevin makes these cauliflower, like this cauliflower mashed potatoes. And I was like, yes, cauliflower should have less calories. So I scan the QR code for my cauliflower mashed potatoes. And it rates it a D. And I said, wait a second, this is cauliflower. Girl, when I turn over that label, and I'm surprised I did not pick up on it before because I usually look. We got cheese all in the ingredients. I think cheese was the second ingredient. 180 calories per serving. I said, Kevin, now you done steered me wrong with these smashed cauliflowers, okay? I was so taken aback because I just knew that it was cauliflower, that it was something more healthy. No, ma'am. I said, well, this will be the last mashed potato cauliflower blend I will be picking up. I'm gonna just cook it myself. Normally, I will add, like, if I cook a Kevin meal and I want to make it more healthy, I'll add like broccoli to it or cauliflower, and like it'll be, you know, like instead of it being a rice bowl, it'll be like a veggie bowl with the meat on top. And I really enjoy it that way because, like I said, the poultry or the meat with the sauce tends to be really flavorful, and it does it right. Oh my gosh, I was just so taken aback. So that NetDiary is amazing. If you like MyFitnessPal, I say try NetDiary because I've never, and I mean, granted, these are the only two like food logging apps I've ever used, so there could be other ones out there, but I've never had one that like gave you a rating on the food that you eat. And then what I also like about it is that, like, for instance, one day I ate some nuts this week, but I ate it in like actual portion size recommended by like the label. And like, let's say I put the portion size allowed, but then I was like, I want a double portion. Like my rating went down, went from like maybe a B to like a C. And I was like, okay, see, I've done too much. That's what I need. I need you to tell me when I'm doing too much, because I might think, oh, this is this food, so it's not that bad. But it's like, according to your goals, this is not what you need. So I am having so much fun. It's one of those apps that I might even consider like upgrading and paying a monthly subscription for, to see like what are the other benefits this app gives, because I'm already liking what I'm getting with the free version, and I'm like, maybe I do want a little bit more. But you guys, I'm really, like I said, I did well this week. So like Monday through Saturday, I stayed within my calorie limits. In terms of like when I say I'm eating healthier, the carbs are a lot less. So I will try to stay away from processed carbs and only eating like carbohydrates that I really feel I need, but I really try to stay away from them. So for instance, if instead of me having rice, I'll substitute that for vegetables. Instead of having like, I usually don't have bread at all, because I just know for me, that's just gonna be sugar in my body. That's just how my body metabolizes it. Well, everybody's body metabolizes bread that way. But like for me, it's one of those foods that is like, I don't need to even have in moderation daily. I just don't need to have it if I'm trying to lose weight. So no breads, very low carbs. I did have fruit this week. I tried to keep my fruit in moderate levels, and like, because I was on my period this week, if I did want something sweet, then that's when I ate my fruit. But I didn't have a lot of fruit. I really enjoyed the smoothies that I made this week. So my smoothies are basic. I'm very novice when it comes to smoothies. So I blended banana, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, and banana. Added ice and water to it. And then one day I threw in a little bit of mango, mixed in my protein powder, and then I bought these greens. I don't feel like going in there and get it, but I'll pop up a picture so you can see it. I took those, I added these greens to my smoothie that I ate after 12 p.m. And I really like the blend of them together. Now, let me tell y'all, remember I was talking about last week about my gas? Honey, child, my gas yesterday was ferocious, okay? Ferocious. I think mixing the fruit with the veggies and the greens, my body was like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. So I think I need to reserve the greens, maybe like mix the greens and my protein and water together, okay? And not with the fruit, because I know you're also not supposed to, like if you're making a juice or if you're making a smoothie, you're not supposed to mix your fruit and vegetables together. You're supposed to juice them separately. So I was like, maybe together, that was a bit much. But I will say with making healthier food choices, my gas was a lot less this week. And I was happy about that because that was something that I talked about a lot in my last video last week, that I really wanted to get under control. So working out, we did it. We added more weights this week. And I was like, today, y'all, when I did my weight workout, I said, I might need to up my weights. I'm very excited. So when I work out, especially if it is like a weight-based workout, I'll add my ankle weights. I think my ankle weights are like 2 or 3 pounds each. And then I'll use 5-pound dumbbells and 8-pound dumbbells. So today's workout that I did, the fitness trainer was using 8-pound dumbbells and then a 20-pound dumbbell. And so when I could, I would just hold both of the 8-pound dumbbells together to try to get a heavier weight. But I feel like I'm ready to up the 8 pounds to 10 pounds. So I'm going to buy me some 10-pound weights. And then I'll probably do 10 pounds and 12 pounds to like challenge myself a little bit more and go from there. But I definitely, even with this week, have noticed a difference in like just how my body feels with adding more weights. Definitely felt more sore this week than I have in previous weeks of just doing, you know, cardio for the most part. So I'm happy about that. I know a lot of you all gave me some really good advice on my video last week, which I'm really excited that you all gave me that advice. A lot of you all were like, incorporate more strength training, weight training. So I work out at home, so I'm working within the means that I do have, and I have been enjoying it so far. So excited to see where this is gonna go. And y'all, let me just say, in 6 days of eating better, I have noticed such a change in my body. I'm gonna insert a video here. I'll insert a picture here so you can see. Y'all, the phrase really holds true. Abs are made in the kitchen, in the sense that no matter how much you work out, and y'all heard my saga last week. If you watched my video last week where I talk about my health journey, I've been working out consistently now going on 3 months. And this has been pretty much the first week that I really have seen, like, I'm starting to see the changes that I want to see with my body. And it's because I've been getting control of this mouth here. Working out is great, but you got to control your eating. And I knew that. Like, it hasn't been information that's been new to me. It's just been something that I haven't wanted to do because it takes a lot of discipline. Like, I was talking to my sister today and I was like, I have done well for 6 days. How many more days I got? She was like, forever? And I was like, yeah. Because I'm trying to make this more so a lifestyle. Some other advice that Alicia gave me that I was like, Alicia, you're so right. She's like, you know, food is here to fuel and to give us nutrition. And that's how we should view food. We should view food as nutrition and fuel that sometimes gives us pleasure. And I was like, that's so true, because Saturdays and Sundays are really hard for me to eat well because I've trained myself. Okay, it's the weekend. I can eat what I want. I can have all the things. Really, even Fridays. I'm like, Friday, the weekend's here. What am I eating? And Sean and I love to eat. We love, like, that's a part of our relationship in terms of like what we like to do together. And I know that I don't want to take that away either. Like, y'all, tonight I went to Publix and they had these donuts, y'all, and cookies and cream donut and a carrot cake donut. Number one, I love me some carrot cake. Love me some carrot cake. So I ate my dinner and I said, now I'm gonna want both of these. So what I did was I just took a slither. Like, if I were to cut the donut in 4s, I probably had a 4th from each. And I would say even a little bit less, because if I put those 2 pieces together, they didn't equal into like half the donut. So a slither from one, a slither from the other. I ate those and I said, and that's it, Chels. I'm gonna try to stay there. Okay, I'ma try. I can't promise y'all if Sean and I watch a movie tonight, I may not cut me a little slither. But even if I do, I'm trying to get myself to eating well 80% of the time, and that 20%, like, I can enjoy a little splurge here and there. If I can remember to find it, I'm going to insert a video where this gentleman is talking about like how you can still meet your goals if you're eating 80% of the time the way you should eat, and then 20% of the time you have those times where you can enjoy food. Because that's how I like to live life. Like, I love to eat, I love socializing, and food is a part of that. So I'm very proud of myself this week. Y'all, I even lost a few pounds. Yay. And you know how you wake up, you feel skinny. You know, I felt like my stomach was touching my back, and I was like, okay, okay. Got on the scale. I said, okay, 3 pounds gone. I don't care if it's water weight or not. Them 3 pounds is gone. I ain't seen the scale move in a hot minute except for moving up. So it moved down. I don't care if it's water. I don't care if it's air. It moved. I'm happy. So I said, okay, maybe I'll try on my summer shorts. Because remember I told you I couldn't really get in my summer shorts. Y'all, I meant to take a picture, but I tried on my summer shorts. Who is getting in their summer shorts? Me! I'm so stinking excited. There's a couple of pairs that I still can't wear. You hear my rhyme? You like it? But the shorts that I really do kind of want to wear now, I'm in them. They're a little tight, but they're not like uncomfortable, like to where I can't enjoy them. And I'm good with that. Like, we still got work to do. I want to be in them and be more comfortable. But like, if I had to wear them today, I could wear them. I could wear them. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited. So like, seeing my stomach go down, because I have a C-section pouch. I've had 3 C-sections if you don't know. And if you've had a C-section, or shoot, if you just had a baby, that baby pouch is there. And depending on your body, how your body shape is, sometimes the pouch is more pronounced than others, or at other times. And then if you have a C-section, you've got a nice scar that kind of helps the pouch to be more accentuated. So even if you have a flatter stomach, if you wear something like that skin tight, you can see like that fold, the shelf, if you will. And I'm fine with my shelfing. Hey, I've had 3 babies. They are blessings to Sean and I, and I'm so grateful for them. And I have learned to like accept, honey, you got a pouch and that's fine, because it symbolizes birth, and that's something that's a gift, and I am proud of it. But honey, I ain't trying to have the pouch be the first thing you see when you see me in my skin tight dress, okay? I also don't want to have to wear a girdle all the time so you don't see her, okay? Because that's not cute either in terms of comfort. I don't want to wear a girdle all the time. So I was really excited this week to see the pouching less. I said, okay, I can get with you this week. So between, you know, my stomach being a little more flat, less gassiness, no night sweats, getting into some clothes a little bit more comfortably, seeing the scale move, like all of those things have really helped motivate me to keep going. So when I wake up tomorrow morning and I have the urge to maybe not eat something that I should, or like even what Alicia said, there's been a couple of days this week where before 12 o'clock, I was like, I'm gonna just throw a little nab in my mouth. And I'm like, no, you don't need it. You don't need it. You can wait. And every time I've waited, I've been like, and now you can eat. And I'm glad I've waited. So yeah, I know this was kind of all over the place. I wanted to have this a little more structured, but you know, it is what it is. This is kind of like my diary of like how the week went. And this has been a great week. I'm not going to say that every week is going to be a great week, because it may not be. You know, life happens, and I feel like that's part of why I want to share it, because I am not a fitness person. I'm not a health guru, perfectionist. I'm just a gal out here who is just trying to do the best that she can. And I feel like that's the majority of what all of us are trying to do. And sometimes we just need someone else to tell us we can do it. And this is how I did it, but make it your own. Like I told y'all last week, I be working out all times of the day. That's what works for me. So however you can fit, fitness in your life, however you can incorporate eating better, making better choices. Like, don't feel like you have to start all at once, because that can be daunting and intimidating, because it may be too much at one time. So start where you can, make that change, be consistent with that change. And then when you're like, great, you know what? I'm not gonna drink a soda tomorrow. Or instead of drinking 5 sodas tomorrow, I'm gonna try to just drink 2 sodas. Like, to some people that may be like, oh my God, 2 sodas. But shoot, if you're used to drinking 5+ sodas a day, 2 sodas, that's a huge difference. So like I told y'all last week, the thing for myself is being consistent, and however that looks for me, that's what I'm gonna do. And then the more I am consistent with this, then I feel like I can add something else on top. And one day I'll get to a point where like your girl's out here thriving, just getting to a place where I feel like health-wise, I'm like in my prime. That's what I'm working toward. And I'm realizing that there's no cap. Like, I don't have what that looks like just yet. I just know it's based on how I feel, and being happy with how I feel on the inside, and that being reflected on the outside. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you watched it, thank you so much for watching. And of course, comment down below maybe what you're working on, what your goals are, what you're proud of yourself that you did this week, maybe a goal that you want to work on for this upcoming week. I definitely want this to be a community where we're encouraging each other, uplifting each other, and motivating each other to accomplish all the goals, especially with our health and fitness. I'm trying to be here a long time, okay? A long time. So I want to be in the best health as I can, be here for my husband and my girls, for my friends, and for you guys. So if you made it to this point in the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad, because we love to have you. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.